On the topic of understanding relationships, I'm also going to take out a couple of old bases that we've had for demonstration purposes and just walk through with you what types of relationships are in these databases. It also helps you to understand and see examples of the architecture that you can set up. In front of me, I've got our CRM for Killer Sales Teams database. I built this quite a while ago for my YouTube channel, so if you haven't watched those yet, you can take a look as well. Over here, we've got a companies table and a contacts table. Now, the companies and contacts have a one-to-many relationship in that there could be many contacts under a company. And you can see that here. In the first record, Whole Foods, there are 2 contacts who work at Whole Foods. There's another interesting scenario. Earlier, I had told you to combine the teachers and principals tables into one, because that's a more efficient way of setting up the people table. However, right now, I've got a contacts database for every contact that's external to my company. I've also got a rep table, which hosts all of my sales reps on the team. All the sales reps are internal staff members, so sometimes it can be easier to manage your internal staff members in one list and your external contacts in another list. That's something that we'll do fairly frequently. If you prefer, you can keep them on the same contacts table. Every single company is also attached to an opportunity. There is also a one-to-many relationship between the company and the opportunities, because last year you could have tried to sell the company a different project, and this year you're selling them another project to win their business. Inside of this database, we also have an interactions table. This table is how the sales team is going to log all of their interactions with their different contacts. You can see that every record inside of the interactions table is tied to the contact. There's also a one-to-many relationship between the contact and their interaction record logged by the sales team. For example, you could have talked to Dan 3 different times, and the salesperson will have logged 3 different notes for all 3 of his interactions. Another database we're going to look at is a project management base. In this one, it's a fairly typical representation of a project management base. You've got your different companies and projects which have one-to-many relationships. A company can have multiple projects, and then a project will also have multiple tasks, so that's yet another one-to-many relationship. You can also have employees who have different roles. Another table that's interesting here is a time logs table. So as the employees are working on their different tasks, you might want them to log their time. And when you're logging time, we capture them all on a separate table altogether. And I'll give you a sneak preview of how time can be captured. Very often, what we end up setting up is a button to open up a form to log time. And this allows different people, whether they're editors in your database or collaborators external to the company, it gives everybody the ability to enter data into the system without needing to be an editor. So this is a brief overview of some of the tables you might want to build or you might see inside of a project management database. Another use case for Airtable was when we were rebuilding the company website, we used Airtable to manage the content that we wanted to place on each website page. Our page table, we have a list of the different industry pages on our website. We also have a type of projects table, which listed a whole bunch of different types of projects that we might have worked with clients on. And back on the pages table, we would link the type of projects to that actual page, therefore creating a many-to-many relationship, because many different industries can use many different types of projects in their database. As well, many different types of databases will apply to many different industries. So this is an example of the many-to-many relationship. And if we keep going and taking a look at the base, you might keep track of a list of keywords on your website. You might also take a look at the different client reviews you might have received from the clients that you worked with, and also put them into different pages on your website. And that could be a many-to-many relationship as well. We were also keeping track of different assets for our website creation process, and also the different clients that we might want to gather reviews from. So once again, there's lots of different use cases for Airtable. We just went through 3 different ones that we've used in the past, and I hope you think of many more. Thanks for investing in your own knowledge base. I'm Cherry Yang, the founder of Claribase. We're going to be releasing our flagship course, Airtable Mastery, for free. In the course, you can find over 100 videos on topics like design, integration, automations, and interfaces. It's perfect for the Airtable champion who wants to build their database right the first time. You can sign up for the course at the link down below.